Have you read the credit card bill?
Yeah, I read.
What are we going to do?
Is this scenario familiar to you? Are you struggling month to month? Do you understand your credit card statement? Do you know you can save some extra cash from your credit card? Don't get me wrong. I am not saying get a cashback credit card. This video will discuss the important details in your credit card statement. You may miss a few details but not realizing at all. I love this quote. Peer pressure is one of the common reasons fresh graduates get themselves into credit card debt. The other is the social pressure. Being different needs a lot of courage and strength. But you will feel grateful to yourself when you show up who you are. This is a sample of a credit card statement. You may find your statement structure is slightly different from this one. But the important tabs are the same. You may pause the video to take your latest statement, so you can refer to your statement as we explore further. Statement date. Why is statement date so important? In our example, the statement date is the 18th of the month. So any transactions done before the 18th will be billed in the current month. But any transactions done after the 18th will be billed next month. The secret to saving extra cash is here. The banks won't tell you what time the system sends the statement. It may be 12 a.m. or 11 p.m. of the statement date. But what you can do is memorize your statement date. Forget about the time. Let's say, if you want to buy an iPhone with your credit card, buy it on the 19th of April. Your bank will only ask you to settle the bill on the 8th of June. See the point here? You save yourself from paying for that iPhone on the 8th of May. Just by delaying one day, you can save extra cash for an extra 1 month. I need to emphasize this. I am not asking you to delay your credit card payment when it is due. I am telling you how you can save some extra cash. You still have to settle the bill. Alright. Next is the payment due date. I have a friend who didn't know how to read the statement. He paid the bank every 2 weeks after every transaction. He didn't realize he made a transaction a day before the statement date. Then he didn't settle that amount on the payment due date. Aha! The bank caught him by surprise. He was charged with finance charges in the following month. He came to me. The rest is history. Those are the two most important dates. Remember, both dates help you a lot. Then it is your current balance. The full amount you need to settle on the payment due date. The tricky part is the minimum payment amount. I know many have been paying the minimum payment all this while. Do you know hefty interest charges are imposed on the unpaid amount? What is your interest rate? Normally the bank charges a new applicant 18%. After 5 years of a good credit record, you will get 15%. This is the lowest interest rate. Next, we will see how the finance charges are calculated if you have only paid the minimum amount. This is the sample we will be using for the calculation. You notice the previous statement balance is Rm 195.91. The cardholder only paid the minimum amount of Rm 103 on the 28th of December. So there is an unpaid balance of Rm 92.71. Are you clear here? This cardholder has a monthly installment of Rm 97.80. Since he only made the payment on the 28th of December, the interest was charged for the first 14 days. Then interest was charged for the total unpaid amount of Rm 92.71. The bank always earns money. That's what bank does. Don't they? Then we see here. Interest was charged on accumulated transactions until the next statement date. You may refer to the sample statement again. We are going to add up all the interest rates from the previous 2 slides. Rm 3.69 was charged for an unpaid amount of Rm 92.71. What happens if you add another 1,000 or 5,000? This is only 1 month's charges. What if it accumulates to the following month? The finance charges will grow until it becomes a big snowball you can no longer handle. Keep this in mind. Credit cards are excellent plastic. They are useful when you need to pay for big items. We use it to reload our e-wallets. We spend without checking the bank's balances. If you don't manage it well, it will burn your hands and ruin your family relationship. Please use it wisely. Thank you for watching. I see you next time.